Hello, Junior fans. Final regular season episode of Stall Talk. Tyler Davey, joined by head coach Garrett Strot. Coach, where has the season gone?
I know it's amazing to think that we have one weekend left already. It just kind of flew by, but the best part's coming up. The playoffs are always the funnest, and that's the funnest season.
We had a pretty remarkable Saturday night at the stadium. The elite team clinching the number one seed in the Florida division for the playoffs with that 4-3 win. Late comeback for your team. What a way to clinch.
To be honest, it was probably one of the best elite games of the year. Even their coach said the same thing. I mean, they really came out first period, and I kind of thought, all right, we can kind of, they're going to kind of wear themselves out here a little bit, but they never did. They just kept coming, and our guys responded, and it was basically like a playoff atmosphere. It was a good game. It was the type of game we needed to lead right up to the playoffs.
And we talked about it a little bit driving back at midnight on Saturday into Sunday, just saying how your team was locked in the whole time, the effort was there. When you see them prevail in a game like that, how much confidence does that give you knowing that, hey, they can make some noise in the postseason?
Yeah, exactly. That was a good character game, and because there was a lot of stuff going on in that game, but our players did a really good job of just staying focused. They didn't get involved in the extra stuff, and a lot of times that's where you lose it, and I was really proud of the fact that they just kept playing. Even though we got behind, they didn't panic, and we were able to pull it out.
3 games left, 2 for Premier, 1 for Elite. And with both teams, their seeds locked in, Elite number 1, Premier number 3, are you going to try anything, experiment with anything this weekend, or is it business as usual?
Well, we want to get ready for the playoffs, and we don't know who we're going to play in the Premier yet. We could be playing DME again, so we don't really want to do a ton of stuff that we might be, in case we end up playing them. Juho is going to get a chance of playing net this weekend. Came over from Finland, so we'll get an opportunity to see him. And then the Elite we are going to be playing DME, next week. But we also have a few guys out this weekend with sickness and stuff like that, so we won't have everybody. But just kind of a good prep to get ready for next week.
From September 8th, game number 1 against the Eels, to now February 13th, how much you've seen both teams grow?
Oh, quite a bit. The Premier team, we were just talking about just the way they've been moving the puck and handling the puck. It's night and day from the beginning of the year. The Elite really started off strong, and they kind of maintained the whole season, with them. So that was good to see that they just kind of been consistent all year.
Junior fans, is head coach Garrett Strot. Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Joined by Premier forward Connor Reed. Connor, we talked about this a little bit earlier today. You played in the Czech Republic when you were about 14. How did that materialize, and what was that experience like?
The experience was awesome. It was cool going to a different place to play a different level of hockey. It was pretty tough, but we ended up winning. So,
I got to ask this question. You went to the Czech Republic. Is that country filled with people just like Dadar, Tuma, and Fleeter, or are they just a rare breed?
They're definitely a rare breed there. Everyone in Czech is pretty nice, but they're definitely weird. So, yeah.
So you missed a month of this season with injury, and then when you came back, it was in the Boston Showcase, having to play rapid-fire games. How was that like, going back to speed?
It was definitely tough. I had to push through a lot of pain, but it was definitely worth it. So.
You've gotten the upgrade to the top line now. Definitely think your speed complements on the wing with Saxon Green and Tyler Schaefer. What's it like playing with them?
It's awesome playing with them. There's a lot of speed and skill on that line, so it's very nice playing with them.
This is the final week of the regular season. Playoffs start next week. You guys have played close games this whole year with the Eels and DME. You've actually beaten them, too, on the road, both of those teams. So how much confidence does that give you guys, knowing that in a best-of-3 series, anything can happen?
It's really good to know anything could happen, so we definitely got to come ready and fight to win.
Junior fans, this is Premier forward Connor Reed. Connor, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here with elite defenseman Carson Schuldt. Carson, the sniper Schuldt, who was the man responsible for, as we're calling it, the goal Saturday night to clinch the division with 49 seconds left against the Florida Eels. Take us through that game. Take us through that goal.
Man, that game was, we were just putting it all out. We had a little bit trouble getting points. We were just grinding, hitting. We were doing everything we could, just gritty. We had a lot of shots on the goalie, but we got our chances. We buried, and I buried. It was a great game. It was hard. It was a hard one. It was a good win, though.
Where does that goal rank up in your career of goals you've scored?
Definitely one of the top ones. It was a nice shot, too. doesn't get better than that. Definitely like second or first up there.
And you were playing the Florida Eels, a team that you have battled this whole season, being 1-2. It's really been a two-dog race in this elite division. How are the matchups against the Eels? They seem like they have a different intensity. How have they been different compared to other teams?
They're definitely faster. They grind a lot more in the corners. They're definitely more aggressive. They always give us a good show. Run for our money there. I don't know. They're a lot more faster than the usual teams we play, and a little bit more smarter on their feet.
And from the start of the year to now, I've definitely seen a lot of improvement from you, but how have you seen yourself improve?
I've definitely got a lot smarter with the puck. I know where to be. A lot faster, that's for sure. Definitely more like a better IQ, I'd say, like playing a little bit faster level. Definitely getting the chances I need and more ice time and stuff, so that's good.
And your dad's in the Army. You've had to move around a lot during your life. What are some places you've lived?
I've moved 10 times. I've lived in North Carolina, Virginia, New York, Kansas, Washington, here twice. North Carolina was twice. New York was twice too.
What was your favorite place to live?
Probably upstate New York, because you gotta go play pond hockey. You gotta love the weather. A lot of stuff to do. You can go skiing and just all sorts of stuff. And the hockey environment's really big up there.
And having to move around a lot, how much has that helped you mature?
It's definitely allowed me to be more open to people, like going to new schools and like know where to where you fit and like how to find your place somewhere and be more like optimistic or just more open to people and stuff like that.
Junior fans, this elite defenseman Carson Schuldt. Carson, thank you very much.
Thank you.